Yeah, I should have brought a sandwich.
Micah, what are you doing here?
Well, I was at the front desk. They told me that you had a suite with 2 bedrooms. You know, this is quite nice. You know, we're very fortunate that this was available to us. Get a chance to be close together, roommates.
I don't remember inviting you.
Oh, well, I assume my invitation was somehow lost in the mail. If I remember lastly, you and I were supposed to do this trip together. Imagine how I felt. I realized you'd got up and left without me.
Gee, I didn't realize I had to clear my comings and goings with you. How did you find out I was here anyway?
Oh, I spoke to your husband.
Reese always did have a big mouth.
Yes, well, then you're well matched. You don't look happy to see me. Is there a problem?
What do you think?
Oh, I understand. You're worried because we are going to be sharing this delightful suite. A man, a woman, alone together.
Yes, and seeing as you are a man of good breeding, I would think that you would tend to agree that it's not appropriate, seeing as I am a married woman.
Oh, separated at the moment.
Thank you for reminding me of that. Regardless, I would appreciate it if you would find someplace else to park your bag.
Jody, are you flattering yourself again?
Is there a point to this?
Yeah, there is a point. You don't have to love me tender, but don't be cruel.
You look absurd. Have you seen yourself? You're absurd looking.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please stop talking like that.
Well, I don't know if I can. I came down and sang a few of my heavenly hits, and the way I'm feeling right now, I think I could sing all night. Unless you be civil with me, Scylla. Who knows? There may be something in it for you.
Uh-huh. Like what?
I don't know. Keeping the tradition of the king. I think you could find yourself a brand new Cadillac in your driveway tomorrow. Really?
So, they told me $50. You know, routine tune-up. So I go to pick up the heap, and they tell me that the muffler was bad, so they ordered a new one. For another $100? I mean, no call, no, is it all right, Dolly? Just wham, you're the proud owner of a new muffler. Huh. And as if that isn't enough, I mean, I can't even get the car back till tomorrow. I don't know. Can they do that? Legally, I mean. Ed? Yoo-hoo! Ed! I swear, you can sometimes just be the rudest man.
I'm sorry, darling. I was just reading about that poor little girl. Looks like she's going to trial soon.
Oh, B.J. Walker?
Yeah.
Lord, after everything she had to do to survive, and now this. Isn't fair, Ed. Oh, another customer. And I was hoping I could bum a ride home with you.
I wouldn't complain, Dolly. Business is business.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, slow me down.
Dolly,
Look who's
good to
here.
see you. How are you?
Just fine. I was just thinking about you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Who's your handsome friend here?
Oh, this is Skylar.
Yeah?
This is Doll. What the hell's your last name?
Oh,
never
well,
remember.
last names don't matter in these parts, doll.
How do you do?
Oh, I do just fine, sugar. Can I get you anything? You know, coffee, little pie?
No. Actually, what you could get us is a little help.
Oh, well, you know, I'll do everything I can.
Good. We were just down at that motel down the road, you remember? My little friend, B Jay. She stayed there the night of that murder. We wanted to talk to the owner, but he wasn't there.
Well, aren't you the lucky ones? This here's Ed. You know, the man you're looking for.
What can I do for you fellas?
Well, we'd like to talk to you about the room that B.J. Walker stayed in the night of the murder.
Could we see it?
Sorry. My wife rented out that room to someone no more than 10 minutes ago.
Found. I want him hurt. Please let me help find him.
No, BJ, honey, BJ, sweetheart. Sweet. Please stay here. Please stay.
Sawyer's out there. Then you go, Mommy. Please find it for me. Tell him just what you told me. It's not my fault. And I didn't want it.
If that's what you want, then that's what I'll do. But you have to promise me.
No, I will go. Stay here. Just find him and make him pay for what he did to me.
It's all over. Frank's never gonna hurt you ever again. Ever.
And I'm going to give you my word that from here on out, no one's ever going to hurt you again. I promise.
No. Please, BJ, stay here.
He was already dead when we got there.
I want him hurt. No! I didn't do it! Do you hear me? I didn't do it!
You know, it's kind of a coincidence renting out that room, then you fellas show up wanting to get in. It's been empty since the night of the murder.
Really? Well, you still might be able to help us. Let me tell you what we're trying to get. The girl was left alone in the room. Her mother left her. She turned the shower on. And it was on until I got there, which was about 2 hours or so.
We're hoping the water usage would be reflected in your bill.
Well, now, my wife pays all the bills, and she didn't mention anything unusual. And believe me, as tight as she is, she'd have howled her head off.
Do you still have the bill?
Oh, yeah. We keep all those things. You never know when old Uncle Sam might want to stick his nose into your business.
Could we see it?
There could be proof to BJ's story.
Land sakes, honey, do you really need to go that far? You don't really think BJ's looking at any jail time, I mean, do you?
Well, it is a possibility, Dolly, but we're doing everything we can to prevent that.
Well, I certainly don't see any harm in showing you a water bill.
Can we go now?
Sure.
Great. Thanks, Dolly.
Warren, listen, I know how much you're counting on this, but this is a gamble, and the odds are in the favor of the house, I think.
I would just feel a lot more comfortable if you were staying somewhere else.
Ah, how delightful. An old-fashioned girl. Well, you don't have to worry about locking your door at night. I promise you, I won't be knocking.
What did you do? Did you just walk away? Don't you have work to do? I would think that your new position as head of surgery would be a demanding one.
Oh, it is. I just was able to free my calendar for the next couple of days.
Well, you really don't need to stay because I can handle this myself.
We made a deal, you and I, that we were going to do this entire thing together. I'm really surprised that you're running off like that. I thought you're a woman of your word. At least that's what you claimed.
I couldn't wait around, all right? I had to find Sawyer before he found out his sister had been arrested. Because if he finds that out, he'll be back to Santa Barbara on the first thing smoking, and he'll fall right into Connor's lap like an early Christmas present.
You know, you're exasperating. You really think because you're a police officer, you're the only one who can handle this situation? What do you think I'm doing here? Jeopardizing my own daughter? Well, you're so caught up in your own saying you've forgotten that my daughter exists.
Of course I haven't forgotten.
Well, you could have fooled me. My emotional stake here in Boston is just as important as yours. Now, whether you like it or not, you're stuck here with me. Now, we can have a nice little ride through this, nice little excursion. Under the circumstances, or it can be one long walk through hell. Now, you make your choice.
All right. I'll try to be pleasant.
Huh. Good. That's settled. So, do you have a game plan?
I thought I'd start out by scouring this town from Beacon Hill to Harvard Yard.
Well, that's rather naive coming from a cop.
You have a better idea, brain surgeon?
Well, if all we're going to be doing is combing the city, we can get detectives to do that.
Well, if you believe that, then you're the one that's naive. Because if detectives would have taken money from us, they'll take money from Connor McCabe, too.
You have a point. But there's some piece missing here. Oh, no, you've always been concerned about Sawyer from the beginning. Somehow the urgency's been elevated. Now, are we having a problem you haven't discussed with me? Is there something I can do to help you?
Okay. I've been thinking about why Sawyer ran and why he's stayed away this long.
Well, because of the murder charge.
What if there's more to it than what's on the surface? And what if he witnessed the murder? What if he saw B Jay kill Frank?
You think that's possible?
At this point, I think anything's a possibility. Because if Sawyer has that kind of knowledge, the knowledge that could implicate his sister, and if Connor finds him first, he could force Sawyer to testify against his own sister. And I can't stand around and watch that happen. Because I don't like having things happen to my family that I don't have any control over, and I won't let that happen, not this time.
I hate this, Sawyer. Every time you leave and go and fight for these people, I see these images of you laying in a gutter somewhere, beaten within an inch of your life.
That's no way to send me out the door, honey.
Sawyer, I'm telling you how this rips me to shreds inside, makes you stop. I will say it 100 times.
I know how you feel about my boxing, Aurora. But believe me, I regret the day that I even got involved in this situation. But I promise it won't be for long. I'm gonna find a way out of this. Hey, come on, don't pout. Give me a smile. You have a smile in there? Oh, well, I'll take what I can get. Now, I want you to lock the door behind me and don't let anybody in until I get back, okay?
Do you know when that's gonna be?
So it'll be soon. I saw the guy I'm gonna fight. It's gonna be over before you know it. Is this really making you that upset about me boxing?
No.
Well, then what? Maybe I can fix it, Aurora.
Sawyer, you can't fix it. Nobody can fix it. I miss my father. I miss the lives that you and I had in Santa Barbara. Sometimes I think about it and I think that you and I will never be able to go back there, and it makes me really sad.
I'm sorry, honey.
Do you know what I did today? I spent the whole day calling every newsstand in the whole city trying to find a Santa Barbara newspaper.
Any luck?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one up tomorrow.
Well, that's a great idea. I mean, there might be some new developments in the case, and if something's changed, maybe we can go back home.
You miss him too, don't you?
Sure I do. I just try not to think about it. I miss my mom especially. My sister. You know what, right now? I could go for getting in a fight with my dad. I have you, Aurora. I swear to God, that's all I'll ever need.
Unexpected visitors.
I'm gonna find out. Hello? Anybody there? The door's open.
Anybody here? Hello?
Looks empty. Warren, I have no idea what we're looking for.
Anything, Skylar. Absolutely anything.
No! It's not the way it happened.
B Jay.
Well, I'm surprised to see you two here. What are you doing, looking for a smoking gun to hand over to Connor McCabe?
How did you get here?
Getting careless, Warren. Forget how I lived last year. Stowing away is a snap.
You were in the car? How did you know we were planning to come here?
Easy. I overheard Minx talking to Warren about coming out to the desert. Sounded like something I didn't want to miss. So when you two got out, I came in here. I got dizzy. I guess I passed out. And I went into the bathroom to splash some water on my face. And I remember that night.
Come here, baby.
Don't baby me! I heard what you said in the car. I guess more to the point what you didn't say. You think I killed Frank, don't you?
B J, we're just exploring all the possibilities, that's all.
Spare me the well-modulated tone, Skylar. You can't analyze this one away. You're just like everyone else, Warren. You lie.
I've never lied to you, ever. I've told Skylar, I've told anyone who will listen to me that I want to believe what you're saying is true. That's why we're here. We're trying to find proof to back up your story.
My story. Yeah, well, that just about explains it right there, doesn't it? Why don't you just admit what you think? B J, the writer, dreams up another tall tale, and Frank did warn me about her fertile imagination.
No, I don't think that at all, B J, not at all.
God, Warren. I loved you. You're the only man in my entire life, besides my dad and Cruz, that I trusted. And you just turned against me.
BJ, you gotta stop this now. I have to say, Warren hasn't done anything wrong. He's done nothing but tear himself inside out to try and help you.
And I'm supposed to listen to you? I don't trust you either, Skylar.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's a long and lonely road for you, perceiving enemies around every turn.
Got that bill you were looking for?
What bill?
It's a water bill from the night of the murder. You had the shower on for 2 hours. It could have proof that we need.
Well, it's there, right?
I'm afraid not. Bill's the same as it always was. I'm sorry, I really wanted to help.
There must be some kind of mistake.
BJ, surely you can see there is a discrepancy here. That's all we're saying. Nobody's accusing you of lying. We're just saying that you're forgetting something about that night. Now, please, come back to the pagoda with me.
No!
I'll try and help you.
No!
BJ,
let go of me!
Thanks for your help, Ed. We won't bother you again.
This is a side of you I've never seen before, McCabe. I'd be careful who I show it to in the future.
Well, I'm a desperate man. And, you know, I've personal experience. I've never seen you smile before. It's actually not that bad. I need to see a little more to make a truly fair assessment.
I haven't felt much like smiling lately.
I know.
I was kind of scared tonight, wasn't I?
Frightening.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to do that? I mean, I just want to get closer to you, maybe connect on a different level.
That's the problem, McCabe, right there. I don't want to connect with you.
I see. Oh, and you thought by playing a game and maybe dressing up like that would send me running to the hills.
I know it backfired, as most of my pranks are known to do.
Well, you and I met under unfortunate circumstances, Kelly. And no matter what you think of me, I haven't enjoyed being the bane of your existence. I'm not without feelings, you know.
I just can't find it in myself to be sensitive to your feelings. I don't have it in me right now.
Well, I didn't ask you out tonight to try and become your soulmate. I just would like to spend a nice civilized evening with you for a change. Think I ought to risk running around looking like a jackass if I didn't think it would pay off in the long run? Hey, let me finish. Every time I'm with you, I come up against this wall. Now, I'm the kind of guy I need things spelled out. Now, don't pull any punches. I want you to tell me the truth. Why do you dislike me so much?
Don't want to be here with you.
Well, that's just too bad. Because I'm not letting you go anywhere until you understand exactly why we came here tonight.
So what? You're going to talk to me about some stupid water bill? Doesn't make any difference anyway. The whole time I was trapped in that room with Frank, I never saw, I never heard another person. Maybe the water usage bill just read normally because there were fewer people there a month, and I just sort of balanced it out. Even if it had skyrocketed, it wouldn't have proved anything. I could have just as easily turned on the water and then ran out and shot Frank, which is what you obviously think that I did anyway.
So, BJ, what you're saying is you're positive that you were in the shower the whole time?
How many times do I have to say it? Yes.
But look, BJ, the water bill says something different, something altogether different, which convinces me that something else happened that night, something that you can't remember. It's just beyond your consciousness.
We're just looking for a missing piece, that's all. We're on your side.
But, BJ, if we try hypnotherapy again, maybe we can do it until we get to that one thing that you're missing. Now, I told you the subconscious mind is very powerful. If there's something you don't want to see, it will protect you from seeing it.
No. No more therapy, hypno or otherwise.
Because you think I've betrayed you. Because you're completely misunderstanding how I'm trying to help you. It's not like you. It's not very bright.
I don't need to sit here and listen to this.
BJ, stop the car!
Why can't you just leave me alone?
Do you really expect me to do that?
Just turn around and walk away, Warren.
Well, it's not very easy for me. If you haven't noticed, I'm in for the long haul.
Well, I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Listen, people, you know, we're not going to settle anything on the side of the road here. Now, I suggest we table all further discussion until we get back home.
Take me to Kelly's.
Why would you want to go to Kelly's?
You two keep insisting that you want to help me. So if you mean that, if you care anything about me, just please don't ask me any questions and just do what I ask.
Okay. And don't forget to lock the door.
Don't worry. I want you to be careful.
Always.
Sawyer, what did you forget? Sawyer, is that you? Who is it?
Sto cercando Ingrid.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak any Italian.
Mi ha mandato il mio cugino.
I wish I could help you, but I'm sorry, I
Ti
don't
prego,
speak...
mi devi
Let
aiutare.
go of me!
No, aspetta un
Let
momento,
go!
mi... Accidenti, mannaggia la miseria! Voi smettetela, per favore!
If you were two kids on the run in Boston, where would you be? That is, of course, if you can stretch your imagination back that far.
The Italian North End, I think.
Why?
Because of what I've heard, it's a place where someone can remain anonymous.
What would you do for money?
Wait tables, guard, that kind of thing.
Not Sawyer. He'd do what he knows.
Which is?
Boxing. That's it, Micah. Oh, well, don't just stand there. You said you wanted to help. Get busy.
Sorry it took me so long. Isn't this beautiful? I was famished because I didn't have any dinner tonight.
That's because you were too stubborn to eat it. You sure you're not avoiding my question?
You mean about why I'm so resistant to you?
Yeah, Kelly, I would really like to know.
Okay. You know, I don't enjoy being mean to you, even though I guess I'm pretty good at it. I'm basically a very nice person, believe it or not. And I know that, on a deeper level, I know that you're telling me the truth. You're just doing your job. But every time I look at you, all I see is the enemy. All I see is the person who's responsible for the most profound love of my life leaving me. And I love him. I still do. With every breath I'm taking, I love him. So that when you come around me and you're trying to be my friend or my date or my whatever, it just makes me feel embarrassed. I mean, I think it's inappropriate.
Oh, see, there you go with that ulterior motive. Just think I want to get you in bed.
Well, isn't that kind of what it is?
No, it's not. No, it's no, Kelly.
Me.
No, it's not. I think I would have been more comfortable living in the time when courting was something when you took an attraction and you built it into a meaningful relationship. Now, before you go getting ballistic on me, I'm not talking about courting you. Just letting you know that I'm not the kind of guy that hits and runs. And I took you out tonight because I just thought maybe it'd give us a chance to get to know each other better. If that doesn't work for you, fine. But at least I tried. I'm not into games. And I'm not into getting my feelings hurt. I don't deserve it.
Did I hurt your feelings?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I have to make something perfectly clear to you. Even though he may not be here, Cruz is still the only man that's present in my life. And that wall that you're hitting your head against, it's my defense against any other possible relationship, and it's not going away.
Possible. So that means that I'm a possibility.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you. You go home and you just, like, take some of that gel out of your hair because I think it's affecting your brain.
No, I'm going to take just what you said. I mean, I'm taking that. You didn't say no. That's good enough for me. That's how I feel. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
All right, honey. Ready to get it up?
Hi, Kelly. Sorry to barge in on you like this, but BJ wanted to talk.
Oh. Excuse me, I was just on my way out.
Come on.
Your eyes playing tricks on me?
No.
What is that?
Don't even ask. What's up, BJ?
Kelly, I need your help. You're the only one I can turn to.
What is it?
I need to know what it is that Cruz found that convinced him that I was the one that shot Frank.
I'm looking for my son. He's 5'11", about 157 pounds. What are you laughing at? Look, that may sound scrawny to you, but I'll bet you $1,000,000 he could knock you into the middle of next week without missing a step, jerk.
What a lovely touch. Maybe I should try the next one. Try a different approach.
Approach this. Doing fine.
Mannaggia la miseria! Why are you crazy? Why did you do this to me?
I'm gonna call the police.
No, please, let me explain. I thought you were Italian. I saw you come in here and, this is the address I had. I thought you were my cousin's friend, Ingrid. But I certainly meant no harm. I just arrived from Naples. I know no one in the city.
Sorry about your hand. Are you all right?
I think so.
You know, you shouldn't go around scaring people like that. You're lucky I didn't have a real weapon.
I'm so sorry for this. Really, it's not my way intimidating beautiful women. I won't trouble you any further.
Wait. Do you want to come inside? I feel like I should make this up to you.
If you are sure you wouldn't mind, I would like that very much. Thank you.
It's not that great of an apartment, but it's home for now.
No, I think it's charming.
Right. You said you just got to town.
See, half hour ago.
Are you hungry or anything?
I couldn't impose.
I was just about to make a sandwich. It's really no problem. I don't like to eat alone. But you have to like salami.
Salami is good.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't know what came over me before. That was very rude, shouting like that. All I can offer in my defense is that it's very much the Italian way.
My father lived in Italy for many years, but I don't ever recall him yelling like that.
Yeah.
If you don't have any place that you have to be, why don't you stay and you can meet my boyfriend, Luke. We don't have any friends here either.
That is very kind. I would like that very much.
That'd be great. All of us together in a new place. It'd be like we were kind of bonding.
For you, to cement our bond.
I don't think that I...
Please, it's all I have to give. It's from Amalfi, where I was born.
It's beautiful, but I don't think
No,
I could accept
I insist.
that.
I insist. Always the clumsy one.
No, here.
No, wait, just...
Hey, what are you doing? Get off her! Oh.
You know, BJ, I wish you would have told us why you wanted to come over here.
Why? I think I have a right to know what evidence it was that convinced Cruz that I shot Frank. Don't you think I can handle it?
Maybe I'm just being overprotective.
I don't need your protection. So, Kelly, will you tell me?
It was your dress, BJ.
My dress?
Yes. The one you wore the night Frank was killed.
Well, what about it?
It tested positive for gunpowder residue.
I cannot believe that you just did this. Is this what boxing does to you? Make you think that you can settle everything with your fists? He was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, a little too nice from what I can see. But what was he doing on top of you?
That is insulting. He was not on top of me. How could you even think something like that? He was giving me the medal.
What medal?
This one. He was giving it to me.
He's giving you gifts? Who is this guy?
I don't know. I don't know his name.
What is the matter with you? Is this your idea of being careful? Giving some guy you don't even know free access into our apartment?
Please, it's all my fault.
Look, I don't even know who the hell you are.
My name is Enzo, and you must be Luke. Let me tell you, I have never felt a fist hit me with the power that yours just did.
Luke, I want you to apologize to him right now.
No. I will not apologize until I get some answers that are even halfway satisfying. And I want them now.
Gunpowder residue? Well, how is that possible? I never touched a gun.
That's how it looked to Cruz. That's why he burned the dress.
You burned it?
He didn't want you to be implicated in any way. We just didn't count on McCabe finding that button.
He showed me a button at the Capitol House. And I admitted it was mine. They can't be everything. Kelly, please tell me. I need to know everything that he's got on me.
When the police were examining the gun, they found a specific brand name of soap on it. The soap is carried exclusively at the motel you had been at. It's called Pignon. So Cruz realized that you had taken the gun back to the motel after Frank was shot. You'd washed it off with that soap, and then you threw it away in the dumpster at the diner, BJ.
Cruz realized this, huh? Well, I guess you can believe anything you want to believe. If you want me to be guilty, that's just fine. It's fine. I hate this.
BJ.
No.
Everybody's trying.
I hate this, and I hate you. I hate all of you.
That's it.
That's when you came in.
I misinterpreted.
What a jerk. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
That's all right. I understand, my friend. If I had a woman like Laura, I would have reacted exactly the same way.
Well, it's very gracious of you. So, what are you gonna do now that your plans fell through?
I'm not sure.
Do you have any money?
A few lira, but I have something better than money. I have ideas. See, things are much the same in Napoli as they are here. You learn things to do in order to survive, you know?
Speaking of money, I didn't make any tonight. My opponent didn't show up.
Then tomorrow, I will share my ideas with you, and we will all make money. But now I must go.
But you don't even know where you're going.
I'll find something.
You already have. You'll stay here with us.
Luke's right. We can't send you out into the streets in a strange city alone at night.
I'm very resourceful. I'll manage. I always do.
And so, when Luke and I were traveling, we met these people that went out of their way to be really nice to us. And they gave us food and clothing. And if it weren't for them, we would not be here right now. So, I think that you should let us return the favor.
Thank you.
Welcome to our family.
Yeah. Our family.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm a fight promoter. Let me give you a tip, Bubba. Women have been branching out into other areas since the Stone Age. Now listen to this. There's a certain guy I'm interested in, not your run-of-the-mill boxer. He's different. Problem is, I don't know what his name is. Well, yeah, he's 5'11", about 157 pounds, but different, you know. He's a pretty face, not your usual bruiser, you know. Well, yeah, that could be him. It could be. What's his name? Luke the Duke. Yeah. Thanks, pal.
You found him?
Yes.
Oh, Jody, you're amazing. You're amazing.
Yeah, I really appreciate your coming back for me, Ed.
I'm happy to do it, darling.
Was the professor able to find what he needed to help B Jay?
No. But those two didn't look like they were about to give up.
Lord, I hurt so bad inside for her, Ed. And I think about what that monster did. You know, I wish I'd shot him myself. Gladly do time to get rid of scum like that.
Is that a fact?
Oh, my God. Ed, come pinch me. Am I dreaming, or is that the king standing there alive and well in my diner?
Darling, the king is dead. It's that Elvis impersonator convention up in Reno.
Well, yeah, you just like it scared me to death. Give me a heart attack.
Connor McCabe, NIB. I need to speak to both of you about B Jay Walker. You can start by telling me what she was doing by here earlier tonight.
Go on, go in. Go ahead, go in the water, just like you did at the Capwell pool. Only there's one difference. This time I'm not saving you. But what are you waiting for? You've already proven how little you think of yourself. If this is your answer, then please go in the water, because I don't care anymore. Did you hear me? I don't care! This will be a break for all the people that love you. That way they won't have to be beaten over the head every day by you. Day in and day out, we can take a little breath without having to deal with all the rejections of all the good things we try and do for you. Do you know how many times you do that, B Jay? You know something else you do? You use your abuse as a weapon. You just stick it in people's face until they feel so uncomfortable that they feel helpless. Well, no more. Not anymore. You don't want my help? Fine. Because I've got better things to do with my time than to waste it on a spoiled, ungrateful, self-centered little girl.